U.S. President Donald Trump has announced plans to impose a 25% tariff on European Union imports, arguing that the bloc's trade policies disadvantage the United States. His remarks coincide with rising tensions over the EU's support for Ukraine, which contradicts Trump's preference for fostering better relations with Russia. The proposed tariffs, covering automobiles and other goods, mark a significant escalation in Trump's trade policy, adding to previous tariffs on Mexico and Canada. His administration views these measures as a tool to pressure other nations into revising trade policies perceived as unfavorable to American interests. The European Union has firmly opposed Trump's tariff plan, calling it unjustified and vowing to protect its businesses and consumers. A spokesperson for the EU Commission highlighted the bloc's historical economic benefits to the U.S. and warned of potential retaliatory measures. Meanwhile, concerns about transatlantic trade relations have intensified, particularly regarding the impact on major industries, such as automotive manufacturing. Economists warn that new tariffs could drive up prices for American consumers, adding to inflationary pressures. Trump has long been critical of European trade policies, particularly in the automotive and agricultural sectors. He accused the EU of being structured to screw the United States and insisted his administration would counterbalance these disadvantages. His strategy has led to uncertainty among businesses, particularly as he considers extending tariffs to Mexico and Canada. Although his administration initially set a March 4th deadline for implementing these tariffs, Trump suggested a possible delay depending on border security negotiations, further contributing to market instability. The German business community has expressed concern over potential tariffs, but remains cautiously optimistic. Antonin Finkelnberg, a representative from Germany's trade sector, acknowledged that German automakers producing vehicles in the U.S. might be insulated from direct effects, though the increased costs of cross-border component production could still raise prices. With global supply chains deeply interconnected, even targeted tariffs could have widespread economic consequences, particularly for industries relying on cross-border manufacturing. As Trump's administration prepares to implement tariffs on Mexico and Canada by April 2nd, financial markets have already reacted, with major stock indices declining while the Mexican peso and Canadian dollar strengthened. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick linked these tariffs to broader concerns over drug trafficking and migration, further complicating the trade landscape. Critics argue that Trump's aggressive trade stance risks alienating key allies and destabilizing global markets. With the EU signaling potential retaliation, businesses and policymakers alike are bracing for escalating trade tensions that could reshape global economic relations.